If you don't like profanity, don't watch this video. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So here we go. All right, let me get comfortable. I can't get comfortable in this bitch. There we go. All right, so let's start off with a little bit of story time. Like, I don't even know what story to tell you guys first. I told you guys I was gonna be doing a story time video, so here it is. I am going to get back to you guys with the new hair review videos and everything like that. The covers, everything. All that is coming back, I promise. I just need to get some more time on my hands because I'm kind of busy right now. Let's see. Yeah, basically the story time videos are just going to consist of things that have happened in my life that I have learned from, and I feel like by me telling you, maybe you could learn something from my mistake or the issue that I had in itself. So that's the real reason for this story time. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to tell you about the time where I was stupid, crazy, I'm not going to say in love with somebody, but dedicated to someone. I'm not going to tell you his name. We'll say John can be his name. Me and John have been talking on and off since my freshman year of high school. And we stopped talking, I believe it was my earlier year of my sophomore college year. The beginning of my sophomore college year. So, John is, he's
manipulative. Is that the word?
Anyway, he is that. And basically, he was a senior, I was a freshman back in high school. So, you know, that's that gap right there where the senior boys try to take control of the freshman girls. I never let nothing happen or go down like that, if you know what I mean. But you know, that was always the end result in something. Like, you know what I mean? It was never like on some relation type shit. It was never on nothing like that. Like I wanted it to be, or like I thought it could have been. But yeah, so anyway, me and John, we talked on and off. Me and him were communicating the end of my freshman year of college and the beginning of my sophomore year in college. And everything was going good. We weren't together. We were just, you know, talking. You know how that talking thing go, whatever. So yeah, we were talking. And it was what it was. I did want to be in a relationship with this person. I had strong feelings for this person. I did. I'd known him since high school. Like, he basically just knew everything about me. And, you know, it was like that. So, anyway, long story short, because it's not really much to tell, like, in between the lines. Me and him were talking. And I remember, I forget, he had made me mad one day. And I was just like,
yo, like, I'm not talking to this person no more. I'm not talking to John no more, yo.
And I forget what I honestly forget what he did to make me so mad, where I was just like, done. Or whatever. But that's what it was. So, 2 weeks after that, I'm at work, you know, making my paper. And this was a day that Trey Songz had came to the mall, to DTLR, to sign autographs, like for his new album or something. It was something like that. But I remember that because the mall was packed, like, and nobody was in the stores. Everybody was at DTLR trying to get that autograph and take a picture with him. I'm in my store, you know, doing what I do. It was me, another manager was there, and I think it was like one sales associate with us. And that was about it, because nobody was in the mall for real besides at DTLR. So these two young, beautiful girls walk in.
And no shade.
These girls walk in or whatever. And one, when they walk in,
I said, hello, how are you? Yeah, they didn't speak. So at first I thought they didn't hear me. So I said it again. I said, hello, how are you doing? Or whatever. And they still didn't speak. So I look over at my co-worker and I was like, yo, Zoe, like, they really not speaking. Like, what? I said, you try it.
So he said,
hey y'all, how y'all doing? And they spoke to him. And I was just like,
oh, okay.
Like, I ain't know what it was. So, after that, me and him just folding, like, they go to the back or whatever, to the clearance section.
No shade.
But they go back to the clearance section, and me and Zoe are folding tables up front. We work in a retail store. So, one of the young girls said that they needed some help getting a fitting room. The fitting room is in the back near the clearance section. So, I go back there and I'm like,
okay, what you need? Like, just, being nice. And so I get her the fitting room and one of the girls was just like,
can I talk to you?
and I was like, yeah. Like, I thought she needed, like, help, like, finding an outfit or something like that. Like, just, it was the way she said it. Like, it caught me, it kind of caught me off guard after she said what she said. So, she was just like,
do you know John? And
I was just like,
John who? And she was like,
John so-and-so.
and I was like,
yeah, we went to high school together. Like, my whole attitude changed from, hi, to, yes, why? Like, bitch, what?
so that's where it was then. So anyway, she had asked me, I was like, yeah,
I know him, we went to high school together. She was like,
well, what's the deal on y'all? So
I don't talk to him.
be in mind, this was 2 weeks later after I have stopped talking to John. 2 weeks later after I stopped talking to John. So I'm just like,
I don't talk to him. Like, I don't talk to him anymore or whatever. And that just was what it was.
she was like,
oh, well, I'm his girlfriend and da-da-da-da-da. And, I had seen some messages or some pictures and stuff with you in it or whatever, and him liking your picture.
just little bullshit. And I'm just like,
Okay, well, he definitely hasn't said anything about you. Like, I go chill with him. I go to his job to bring him food and stuff. Like, I did that once. Talk to his coworkers, chill. Like, it was like that. Like, it was nothing, like, serious with me and him. But, yeah.
So yeah. So she was just like,
Yeah, well, basically, he said that, you hit him up all the time, and that y'all just, met at your park.
and I was just like,
What? I was like, first of all, I haven't even been to this park before. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, that kind of caught me off guard. I was like, no. And I was like, well, I hope, this is to end the conversation. I was like, well, I hope you and him work it out, figure it out, something. But I ain't got nothing to do with that. You could tell him that I said that I don't fuck with him no more because I stopped talking to him the previous 2 weeks. So, that was it. She
was just like,
Okay. And that was it.
so yeah, basically, I could have gotten out of character, you guys. I could have, but I didn't. I tried to keep my cool, but my thing is, this was my issue. My issue is, you don't walk into somebody's workplace and ask unnecessary shit.
bitch, I'm on the clock. I'm getting paid. I'm not gonna sit here and kiki with you about somebody who doesn't claim you. Well, I'm not gonna do that. So, how did this girl know where I worked? Like, how does she know what I look like? Well, she had to know what I look like. She probably seen a picture, but how does she know where I work? Like, how is she clocking me? Like, you know what I mean? Because I don't, on my social media, I never posted nothing about where I worked or anything. So, that just kind of that had to sit with me. And I'm just like, yo, like what? And the funny thing is, I used to see this girl around because she went to the same college that I went to. So I used to see her around, but not like that. And like she used to, like back in the day, like freshman years, like my pictures on Instagram and stuff like this, stuff like that. So I was just kind of confused. Like what? Like it just kind of confused me. Like where did she get this information from? Like that didn't make no sense to me at all. Like she was working hard as a bitch, just to not be with this nigga now. You did all that just to not be with him now, girl.
I tried to keep it cool, play it cute, you know. That's just, it is what it was. Basically, I felt like I was owed an apology from him for his so-called girlfriend that I'm just knowing of coming to my job and doing that. Like, you know, like, just being straight up, that was disrespectful to me. So, I was just waiting for him to apologize for real, because I knew he was going to find out. I won't go text him or nothing. Like, I ain't hit him up after she left or nothing. I did not talk to him. I was waiting for him to hit me up and say, yo, I apologize for that. Boom. Done. Didn't even do that. So, I go to one of his friends, which is one of my friends. And we're going to call him Dante. So I go see Dante and I tell Dante the whole situation. And he was like,
yo, that's crazy. That chick crazy. Like, I don't even know why you stressing that.
I just told him, like, yo, I feel like John owes me an apology. Like, for real. Like, I feel like he owes me an apology.
And Dante couldn't see why I was not going to talk to John first. Dante cannot see that. And I'm just like,
yo, like, are you for real? Like, I'm not hitting this dude up. Like, he needs to hit me up and apologize for that. Like, if you ever want to, like, even have a friendship with me, that's what you need to do. So,
that was that. So anyways, girl, 3 months go by. I haven't talked to this dude. I seen him a couple times, don't speak. It was just like that. So 3 months go by and I get a text message. And right off the bat, like, from the way the words play, I knew who it was. I knew it was John. So it was just like,
this is not a text to try to get back or anything. This is just a text to say I apologize for all that's happened. I wish you well in your life and da 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 da.
I was like, okay, thank you. Bye. Like,
at that point, it was nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? Like, at this point, it is what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, the moral of the story is... okay. The moral of the story is, to me, freshman girls in high school, don't be so quick to get pressed onto the senior boys, because it will lead you on a long path of disappointment. I promise you. Disappointment and embarrassment. And yeah, you do not want that. So please do not do it. Also, if somebody comes up to you in your workplace, keep your cool. This is where you get paid and nobody gonna mess up your paper. Nobody. Okay? So my thing is, I had the advantage to kicking this girl out my store because I was the manager. But I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I had the advantage to do that. I could have did that. That would have been some bullshit. But I didn't do that. I played it cool. Me and her talk woman to woman. But yeah, that was just a situation. So at the end of the story, don't trust no fuck nigga. I know. Bye.